Alright. Here we are. Sweet. So, today we are going from Europe to, I believe, Germany. I think it was. Already started a little bit, but let's continue it. Just like that, we're officially in Slovenia. So, we started, I mean, not that far into Croatia. Not that it's that big of a, I guess, map in the game anyways. Slovenia goes pretty quick as well, so. The big haul is across Germany, obviously. Oh, no. Oh, we're going up into France, sorry. I thought we were going further up towards Amsterdam or the Netherlands, but I guess we're going towards France. Today we are in the Sisu, however you want to pronounce it. This is a full career mode. No no XP cheats, no money cheats, no nothing. Just starting from zero. So we took out we started in Tromsø, Norway. Thanks to the Pro Mod Zero map, we could go all the way up to northern Norway, which is actually going to be getting added pretty soon in the new Scandinavian DLC. But for now, yeah, we started in Tromsø, headed our way down, all the way up and down Norway, got ourselves a 4 million kroner loan, bought this truck. I've done a few long hauls with it, and then we bought a second truck as well, which is also on long hauls. But yeah, should be a nice little drive today. Germany's pretty simple. I think then we're going to try to work our way back up north towards Norway, just because it is definitely a unique area on the map, especially like the Pro Mods map. Lots of narrow roads, lots of winding roads, and definitely pushes your truck in some areas. Let me actually just change my screen here quick. All right, sweet, we're back. So yeah, there you can see the beautiful Sisu in all of its orange glory. I bought it to eventually make it into a heavy haul truck. It's got, I believe, 400 horsepower in it right now. So it's okay at pulling. Transmission definitely needs to be upgraded. And then obviously I just love to throw as big of an engine in it as possible. But yeah, for this load it shouldn't have any issues, hopefully. We just did a load down into Croatia from, I believe it was like Dusseldorf or something like that in Germany. And that one was a heavy, like a construction piece of equipment. I'm going pretty fast here. And that one struggled. So I thought it was a little bit stronger than it is, but yeah, it definitely struggles once you start doing some low boy hauling. But it handled it. There's just a few kind of sketchy stoplights that we got stuck at. Had to kick on the kick it into low gear and then lock the differentials. And then we're also, you can probably hear it clicking, we're driving in sequential. Oops. Actually, this is, I was gonna say this is probably automatic, but it is a manual, so. But yeah, love this Sisu, or however you pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it. But a few things with it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's an older mod. I don't know when the last time it's been updated is, but once the sun hits into your cab and hits the window out from the inside, it really has some texture funkiness. There's some stripes that go through it. So I guess if anyone knows how to fix that, let me know, because it's quite annoying. Other than that, fantastic mod. I love it. I like the basic interior. I like the power. It's a lot better for a starter truck. We bought this thing used, so for a starter truck, it's a lot more powerful than a lot of the other options. Okay, never mind. He's gonna merge. Just enjoying this 90k an hour while we can, because once we get up into Norway, it gets a lot slower, a lot windier, and a lot more scenic. I mean, a lot of cool stuff, but yeah, definitely a lot slower. Really, really pushes the truck in some areas. Turn the engine brake on. I have it set for automatic braking at over 5 kilometers over the speed, or over the cruise control, so. And you might notice I also have fatigue off, and I also have police violations off, just because I think sometimes they're a little strict in this game, they get a little wonky. So I'm just going to try to avoid it altogether. Yeah, other than that, I need to, at some point, turn on simulated braking and air control. I don't have that yet. I just keep forgetting to turn it on. I usually run with it on, but since I reinstalled the game, I'm not changing settings. I assume we are pulling to the right. And we just keep following this truck. This is my first time ever heading out of like the Croatia area. I've only gone into it. Usually I fast travel back out of it, but so I've never been to this point before. It's actually unique and different than a lot of the checkpoints you just stop in. It's definitely one of the weirder tolls I've ever had to go through. I haven't seen something like this yet. Just pull right into here. $141 kroner, not too bad. 14 USD. Yeah, so like I kind of hinted towards it. You know, we started in northern Norway in Tromsø, and so we are using the Norwegian kroner as our currency. So if you're an American, that is a 10 to 1 dollar to kroner to dollar conversion, so 10 kroner to 1 USD. So it's thankfully a very simple mental conversion. And we are going to be crossing into Austria. So this truck really, really likes 11th gear. It really doesn't like 12th. It's just on a heavy load, it's just a little too high of a gearing for it. So you'll notice I run fairly high RPM sometimes just because it just really bogs down in 12th, but chugs along really nicely in 11th. We're doing pretty good on fuel. The truck's pretty efficient. I assume, I don't know, I guess I've never paid attention. I assume every truck has its own, every truck and engine has its own fuel usage, kind of, I don't know which lane we're supposed to go through here. I assume they all have their own fuel simulation and stuff. I don't know, maybe they all have the same fuel burn, but that's something I've never looked into in this game, but I think some trucks have different fuel tank sizes and stuff too, so I would assume. I don't know. I don't play this game enough. Just really, really getting back into it now. And really enjoyed it. It's a good game. Merge. Talking too much. You can see here we'll easily hold 80k the whole way, even with a lot of hills. In 11th, the second we switch to 12th, it'll start chugging, which I mean isn't terrible. Just got to downshift. Like even this hill will probably struggle with highest gear. It's actually doing pretty good. I didn't even look at the tonnage of this. 21 ton of diesel generators. Driving the UPS curtain cider today. Looks somewhat okay with the orange. I feel like it's like brown is a very tough color to make look good, and orange is also a tough color sometimes. So definitely a tough combo to fall in love with. And I know this tunnel from the other direction was brutal as well, so we're just gonna hold onto this gear for as long as possible, and we'll shift. Maybe it wasn't this tunnel, maybe it was on the other side. I know there was another tunnel heading the other direction out of Austria that my truck really, really struggled on. So yeah, as you can see, very basic interior. Nothing on the bed. Hard hat and shipping manifest on the seats. Which lane do I go into here? Just easy pass through. I don't want to smoke a barrier. Perfect. $22.40. I love an easy conversion. We'll just leave it set to 81. I'm not too worried about the extra kilometer an hour. I don't recall 708,000 kroner, so decent pay. Really right now all I'm trying to do is grind levels. I'm not too worried about pay. Obviously I'm trying to save as much money during that time, but really try to save for probably either a heavy haul Mercedes or a Scania is the plan. One of the real big boys. But who knows, that might change. I might buy something different in the meantime. See if 11th gear can make us up this hill. Taking the Austrian valleys. Not wreck while we're doing it. I thought about trying to get my head tracker working today, but it's always such a pain with this game that I've kind of given up. I just use 2 buttons on my wheel and call it a day. Halfway on fuel, so I think we might next fuel stop we might try to stop. I like to play it pretty safe with fuel in this game. I don't like to push it too hard. Sometimes it gets a little too close for comfort. I had a haul that I was doing over to, maybe it was the Croatia one, where I was going into Croatia, and we were on fuel light, and I don't usually let it get that low, so. Just trying to play it safe from now on. I see a traffic jam coming up. Is this something we can sneak around? Huh. Thought there'd be an accident or something up here. I guess not. I guess they're just being weird. Yeah, so I think next fuel stop, we will stop, fill up, and then kind of go from there. I have quite a few different truck paint and trailer paint like liveries on, so you'll probably see a lot of different companies in here. I think it's nice. I think they did a decent job with the base game companies, like fictional companies and stuff, but it's nice to have a lot of variety and see in real life. I don't think I was. Did I just goof up the fuel stop here? Oh, I did. Can I pull through? I don't think so. Oh, we're good. We're good. Awesome. Not that we're too crazy low on fuel, but like I said, better safe than sorry. Beautiful. Just open up some candy quick. And then we will be on our way. So yeah, real quick, here's a nice stationary view of what we're rocking here. So, I believe there's a frame I can actually get that would pull the trailer further up. It might help maneuverability a little bit. No, actually my beacon, so I'm gonna turn those off. I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference, so I've been leaving it kind of long frame style. It's got good turnability, good maneuverability. I haven't had anything I haven't been able to back into. Some of it is a little sketchy, I guess you could say. Definitely a few yards I've backed into so far that I've had to full on just jackknife the trailer into, but what are you gonna do? I'm very glad that Mustang just stopped for me, thank you. Kind of a brutal driveway there. And good to go. What's going on here? Yeah, we're in a no passing zone, but after this car, we're going for it. I can't. Okay, he's letting me in. All right, yeah, where it's not supposed to be passing, but we're gonna do it. What are you gonna do? Not sure why we're going 30 in an 80. Just like real life, once you try passing someone, they speed up. So yeah, I'd like to, I'm not even sure they have it, but I would like to get a 16 speed in this truck. A little bit more torque, because yeah, like I said, it hauled just fine with a heavy flatbed. But really the struggle was getting it rolling on a few stoplights on an incline. It didn't have the torque to get going, so that's definitely something we're gonna have to work on upgrading. I think there is a better gearbox I could upgrade to that's still a 12 speed. That would do a little bit better for heavy haul, but so yeah, like I said, 11th gear, I mean, it'll pull almost anything all day long. But the second I hit 12, that 12 gear is just a smidge too big for the power. We're just gonna keep middle lane. I know it annoys some people, but it's honestly the safest lane for a truck to drive in most of the time. Ooh, let's see. Oh, we shouldn't be. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Okay. That could have been bad. So this is kind of one of the most painful parts about Germany to me, is one of the biggest countries on the map, and it is by far one of the slowest countries, it feels like. New city for us. Gearbox is nice. You can double shift like 95% of the time. Sometimes it'll bog down. Most of the time it really doesn't have a problem. Turn off the engine brake coming into the city. That nice sunset. I didn't realize that was a roundabout until we were rolling into it. The thing is a bit awkward shaped. Let's see, good on fuel. So we should just be able to keep on driving into the night. 8 p.m., nice sunset over Germany. Gotta say, base game ETS does have some really, really good skyboxes. I like these nice big roundabouts. These are nice to drive through. realized I was going as fast as I was. Kind of short little trips is our driver doing? 1,400 kroners is not enough. He's usually been, I thought he was bringing in like 10k plus kroner, which is still not a lot for, he's supposed to be doing long haul drives, so. We'll have to see if we can get some better drivers. I'm gonna pull over here. I just need to go do something really quick. So, I'll say screw it and fill up over here. Fill it up really quick, and then I'm going to go check on something quick. All right, we're back. Last little bit of sun over Germany before it goes oops, to full-on nighttime. I guess I didn't need to merge. I didn't want to not merge and then get stuck in a turn lane. So the nice thing is I don't think there's going to be any crazy mountains or anything we have to go through. I think it's all pretty much highway driving. The route looks pretty simple when I accepted it. I say that as we're going down a little hill. Nothing too major. I actually wasn't planning on heading towards France in this trip. I was supposed to take a lowboy load from Croatia to southern Greece, but unfortunately it timed out. I was pretty excited about it. It was going to pay out a little bit more than this load, but nothing too crazy, like 792,000 kroner or something like that, so I think an extra 100,000. If I recall. Yeah, so extra 90,000 kroner. But every little bit helps. I think this load was probably the better choice for the power we have right now. The other one looked pretty windy. It was a lot shorter, obviously, but yeah, it looked pretty. Look, there's some pretty windy roads, so it might have gotten a little dicey. Dang, big old Bosch sign. Nice. Good stuff. So yeah, like I said, probably finish this trip and then we're going to start trying to head back up through either Norway or Sweden. One of the two, doesn't really matter to me. Try to get back up to northern Norway and make a trip back on down, probably. Last time I was up in Tromsø, there was a lot of loads heading over in very East Finland and just the little bit of Russia that is in the game, which I'm pretty sure it's part of Pro Mods. But yeah, there's like a few cities in Russia, and there was quite a few loads heading over there. So, I don't know. We'll see what's available. Don't really have too much interest in heading towards like Finland, Russia area. I'm more interested in like Sweden, Norway, but if the load pays enough, we'll head that way. No hate on Finland either, just there's a lot easier loads heading south when you're in Sweden and Norway versus Finland. Yeah, speaking of Norway, Sweden, and Finland and stuff, If you guys haven't seen the trailer for the new Scandinavian DLC, I mean, definitely check it out if you're into that region like I am. Hopefully it's good. The pro mods has been pretty good. The scenery's pretty nice. Tromsø is like a little kind of wonky. It's like they made the downtown of Tromsø the industrial area, so that's kind of weird. But other than that, it's awesome. I love driving the Arctic Circle back roads. They're nice and fun. Something different than just interstate hauls. Haven't done any heavy hauls through them yet. I think that is going to be an experience. I think it's going to be somewhat challenging. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, we definitely need a either bigger engine, better transmission to this truck, or just a bigger truck in general. We'll see which one comes first. So we're under 1,000 kilometers left on this trip, so the last 1,000 always go by really fast, surprisingly. Let's see, so yeah, look at that. We started, where did we start? Started here. So yeah, most of the trip should be pretty simple. I'm seeing a lot of tolls. There's many tolls in our future. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god. Must have bumped the escape key, or the spacebar when I hit the escape key. Oh, that scared me. I didn't know what was happening. Thank God the truck behind us was alert. Let's turn our high beams back on. The sun in my office area is hitting my monitor right now. It's making nighttime look even darker than it actually is in this game. I'm just trying to get that insurance check. When are they gonna add deer to this game? I always see deer crossing signs, but I never hit any deer. We should be good for fuel. I assume there's going to be more stops before we get really empty, so no need to stop. Wow, I am honored. I'm very honored with that. Who are they even playing today? Are they gonna, is it a team they're gonna win against, or is this a guaranteed loss again? Let's see, I think it's this turn. Are they winning right now, or did it just start? Because Washington's ranked right now, so that could go really bad. Dang, we on some country roads now here. High beams on, sun in real life shining directly in my face. Oh wow, we're actually holding him to a touchdown. French-German border in view. Is this just like a nice easy crossing, or is there like a huge ass checkpoint? Looks like it's a nice easy crossing. We're in France for the first time in this career mode. See if we can beat this guy. Oh yeah. A little dodgy, kind of not exactly the nicest move, but we got it done. Alright, okay. That was insane. True, that is true. In a historical manner, yeah, the French-German border is quite exciting. Ooh, 90, I like France. And that stupid, goofy 80 kilometers an hour like Germany makes me do. Oh, I didn't see you, I'm sorry. First accident of the trip. Hauling diesel generators in a UPS trailer. High beams are going on. It's too dark. It's too dark, and there's too much screen glare on my monitor right now. Oh, I see a big old toll station coming up. Kind of rigmarole they make the semis go through here. Simple, it looks like. So you say close. We're good, we're good. I think there's gonna be quite a few tolls before we get to our destination. fuel station, we're at half fuel. We'll push it to one more fuel station. What could go wrong? Keep things exciting. Gonna be that guy and be the semi in the left lane because these guys look like they're going mighty slow. Braking uphill. See, that's why we don't follow these guys. $700 kilometers to go. This trip's actually going pretty quick. Like I said, it was pretty simple route. A lot of highway. Station. Love me my tolls. $40 tolls gone right there. Thought I saw there's another toll section coming up here too, and I scrolled through the map quick. Maybe not. Doesn't really matter. I don't think these tolls are going to be too bad. Some of the tolls I've hit, some of the parts of this map have been pretty brutal. France is a scam all around. France. Yuck. All my homies hate the French toll system. It's finally getting light out. The sun's, in real life, also going down a little bit, so I can kind of actually see the road. Can't park there. You cannot park there, pal. .600 kilometers. That was a fast 100 kilometers. Usually I feel like it takes a little bit longer. These somewhat flat open highways are making life... Yeah, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? There's another toll, man. Get these tolls out of here. Leg and throttle there. I don't know what that was about. Nice sunrise behind us. The sun's gonna be to my back. That means I'm gonna get this weird little texture air on my windshield. I don't know if it shows up on stream, but there's a bunch of vertical lines that show up. So the one negative thing about this truck is when the light hits the windshield from behind, it's like texture. Sweet gas station. And this will bring us under 600,000 kroner. So we have, what, 500 kilometers to go? I think. We've done another time. Yeah, 553. We're almost done. Actually, I'm going to check something right quick. We're back. Seeing raindrops. Oh, and another toll. Nice. Love me my tolls. Guess I don't mind if I take this one. $51. Come on, France. Quit ripping me off. You're killing me here. Yeah, you don't get face cam, man. I'll give you face cam when I get it more gin reviews. I'm definitely a big happy smiley guy, especially when you show up. Now we're talking. That I could maybe make happen in the future. Yeah, we're still in Colorado. Rain isn't even in my way. It's the stupid texture lines. Jeez, another toll. Yeah, we don't really have threesomes in Colorado. Despite it having quite the reputation for being kind of the swinger capital of the U.S. Not really our style. God. Rain's making the roads a little sketchy. Yeah, it's like a full cockpit. My webcam, I don't even know where my webcam's at. Next stream. Probably do it tomorrow too. Yeah, man. If I stream tomorrow, I'll show it tomorrow. I don't even know where my webcam's at right now. The webcam I have set up right now is my head tracking camera, and I don't even use it. Dodge what? Under 400 kilometers. Paris. Yuck. Paris is emptier looking than I thought it'd be. think we were going through Paris on this route. Shouldn't be. That'd be okay. Probably not. Nope. Okay, we are over here. Never mind. I don't think I'm eating my boy's arm, dude. Great question, though. Really makes you think. Yeah, I'm just not, yeah, not really into eating human flesh. It's not really my style. Don't call me crazy for that. That's crazy. That is a crazy comment. France is or Paris is a snooze fest, bro. Get me out of this city. It's just slowing me down. Oh, what's up, Hart? Didn't know you knew how to talk to us lowly people anymore. Yeah, dude, I'm not eating the arm, man. I don't think there's much convincing me otherwise. Get me out of the city and back up to 90, please. Please. I see a 70 sign, we're taking it. It's better than 50. Yeah, we've been hanging out in my my Discord, my YouTube Discord. We're in there like most nights now. I sit in there and wait for you to play a flight sim with me, but it never happens. Yeah, wait. Me, Wade, and Derek have been hanging out in my YouTube or my Discord. We're in like the admin chat. You should be able to see us in there. I see Star Citizen just pushed a new system to the PTU. Just been playing Flight Sim 2024. Oh, really? It's just bare bones. I didn't know that. I thought they had released like a full-on system again. That sucks. Are we tied now, Derek? Are we still down? Very, very cool, Alex. I like that. That's I'm very glad the sound of my steering wheel can give you those emotions. Yeah, no, I bet, man. That feels like a real genuine comment. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're a Wisconsin fan. Take what you can get. Yeah, true. Really shows that I'm a real one, huh? You been playing your World War II game that you were trying to get me to buy lately? I haven't even seen. Yeah, I was tempted to buy it, but I knew I'd play it for like an hour and then never play it again. 'Cause the armor's like the least interesting part of it for me. Yeah, I don't know how I'd like infantry in that game. It looked pretty bare bones. I don't know, man. I fly in most of the games I play now. Probably technically less than a Big Mac meal here. Goes on sale for like $1. Maybe I'll pick it up next time it's on sale. Yeah, living in Colorado definitely makes you rich. Under 100 kilometers. Yeah, Alex, the only game I've been playing recently where I even remotely touch a tank is Battlefield 6. Yeah, I haven't really done anything with it lately. We've been busy. We just got back from a trip in Europe. And I was busy all summer, so we haven't really had a chance to play it. But I have a 3D printer, like a filament printer, so I might start printing some terrains for myself. It's not that it's $1, it's that I probably won't play it. So it's a waste of $1. The only time I'd buy that game is when it's on sale for like $1. I already have too many games as it is that I don't play. Yeah, no. I have so many minis right now that aren't even painted that I need to finish those, but I don't have any uh, terrain yet. Filament's fine for terrain. My big project right now has been I've been working on a different project. I'm printing a full-on, like full-ass suit of armor, like for cosplay. Well, I was working on like a full Mandalorian armor, but I got bored of that. So now I'm working on like old Republic trooper armor from Star Wars. So I think once I'm done streaming today, I'm gonna go work on that helmet. Just me and my wife are both nerds, so. Not take that corner very well. Star Wars is like the only. I don't even really. I don't know. I'm not like a mega Star Wars fan. It's a fun universe to enjoy. Warhammer would be cool too, but everything is so ungodly overpriced for Warhammer anything, so I don't even want to get into it. Very impressive. I'm glad you're a master of the Mazda. Man, play this game enough. I know the size of the trailers. I need to turn some lights on. Sun dipped behind the mountains and I can't see shit now. Yeah, I should definitely be a hot tub streamer. That's an awesome idea, dude. I don't want external comment. Let's see. Where are we heading next? I don't want to go further south. Well, these are like heading the wrong direction. I'm trying to go up into Denmark. There we go. It's a long ass drive back to Rhymes though. You know what? Screw it. Let's head on. Let's head back to Norway. All right, here we go. What's going on? $46,000 kroner. Sure, we'll do it. For 46,000, that's decent. That's a good price. See, now that's an insane trip. Let's take it. This is gonna be a long trip. Let's fill up quick. Before we level 10, I should see if there's any good upgrades for my trip. Let's stop by the garage quick. Tempting, definitely tempting.
Nah, nothing. Nothing worth my money. All I need is my hard hat and my Marb Reds on the dashboard, and I'm good to go.
Roll the window. This truck is loud. Oh my god. Alright, this trip is gonna be this is gonna be a lot harder than the last one, I think. It's definitely my last trip for the night, but it's gonna be a while. Oh my god, the brakes didn't work.
Alright, so this is what we're taking. We can't get any bigger. I thought it was a 700,000 trip. Just double check that this is actually the best trip for us. It's a long ass trip for only 423,000. Whatever it is, heading towards. Yeah, we can just.
We'll take this. We'll do it.
Whatever. All that for 185,000. That's crazy.
All right. 1,200 kilometers. Here we go. The problem is it's Norway, so 1,200 kilometers is like gonna take forever. Been there. I've been to that Arctic church before. This is pretty nifty. This is pretty nifty. Alright, so it's basically this for the entire trip, just these little windy ass back roads. A lot of this for the next 1,200 miles or kilometers. There's a gas station coming up, and I can almost guarantee the second we pass a gas station, we're gonna get stuck behind somebody that goes even slower than this. Almost guaranteed. Oh god. Alright, well, that's the limit. We just found the limit. And now we know. This truck will not take somewhat heavy corners at 70 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I felt the tires start giving out. I thought we were done for. think I got saved by the fact it's a kind of a lower tanker trailer than a box trailer. If we were hauling a standard box trailer, we were done for. Nordland. Should probably slow down for this curve. This looks a little treacherous to go fast around. Quite a bit of body roll going on around these corners. That like 200 kilometers down already. Unfortunately, it just doesn't get any straighter or easier from here. It's just windy roads the whole way. There's not even over here. Come on. Turn green. Good on fuel still. I think there's fairly consistent gas stations all the way down. Oh, that's a tight corner. This looks like a real miserable corner coming up here. And now we're stuck behind someone. And I don't see very many straightaways coming up for me to try to make a pass either. Ooh, boy. God. I'm sure that would work out really well for me, Derek. Here's a little straightaway. Let's see if we can get enough speed going. Just a bridge. We're gonna blind the corner. I'm not gonna be behind this dude the whole trip. He's got cameras everywhere. You never know who's watching there. Made that pass just end up at a ferry port. Whatever. How are the Badgers doing, Derek? Leading. It's like the second time all season. Especially against a ranked team, that's kind of crazy. Let's pull into this gas station. Yeah, I would only give him a week, though. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy and embarrassing.
It's been that long since that we've been a cupcake team, huh?
Okay.
Where are we on the map? Right by Buddha. I think we're gonna get here. I'm done. I'm getting real bad headache. Finish this tomorrow. Left towards Trondheim. Head
left towards Buddha. Pull into here. That's all I got in me for today. My head is starting to hurt. Okay. Alright, sweet. Thanks for watching. Probably gonna play tomorrow.